Do not adjust your screen. You're looking at Haliey Welch, the Hawk Tuah Girl. She's back. It's been about 3 months, almost 4 months, since the last time we heard from Haliey Welch. At that point, she was still reeling from the crypto scam coin incident that had completely derailed her career, which she had somehow built up from just a meme of her saying,
Hawk Tuah, and spit on that name.
That's right, she launched a multi-million-dollar career from that, and she blew it all up with a crypto meme coin. But our good friend Haliey Welch is back on the internet, and she came back to comment on something which I actually agree with her on, but it's just the weirdest thing for her to come back and make a statement on, considering she's been missing for almost 4 months now. Let's take a listen to what she had to say. After you hit that like button, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Thank you so much, that really helps me out. Let's watch this.
End of the day, I really don't care if you like what I have to say or not. Over the last few days, I've saw some of the most outrageous and heinous things that you could possibly see on this app. I don't really give a shit who I offend when I say this, but for some people to get on this app and applaud for another human being being unalived, in front of his family at that, is fucking sick. You're a sick fucking individual. You didn't have to agree with anything that man said. Not a single thing he said, preached, practiced, anything. But you should have a little bit of sympathy for his wife and his kids that were there with him, and just be fucking respectful. Like, the man literally just passed away, 2 or 3 days ago. That's no way to fucking be. And if you didn't like him, you don't have nothing nice to say, don't fucking say nothing at all. Oh my god, is it that fucking hard? If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say a fucking word at all. What you people don't realize, we are more alike than we are different. We all bleed the same fucking color at the end of the day. And that's one of the biggest problems with this fucking country right now. Y'all want to divide so bad. Why? This is supposed to be a time where all of us come together and work together and try to make this country so much better than it is. And it's not going to get any better unless we do that. If this past week hasn't opened some of y'all's eyes, man, we live in a mean and an evil-ass world. We just had an innocent girl just get her life took from her on the fucking train that she was on. I believe it was a train, subway, something, but... And that's another thing that really upsets me. A woman should be allowed to go anywhere she wants to by herself and should not have to fear for her life. But at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck who I just offended. I don't care. Unfollow me. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Bye. So let's stop being evil for just a second and let's pray for these families. And before you go, don't forget, let's start showing a little bit more compassion around here and being a hell of a lot nicer. And if you just can't seem to do that, then you have a fucking day you deserve, and the chickens will be coming home to roost for your ass. Good day.
I didn't know Haliey Welch was so based, because she's entirely correct there. The way that people have responded to the assassination of Charlie Kirk the other day has been disgusting. Absolutely gross. Especially myself as a fan of Charlie Kirk, I can't explain how horrible it has been to see how absolutely brutal people have been, not just to Charlie, but also to his family, to his 2 kids who just lost their father. People have been disgusting about it, and it's weird to say that I agree with the Hawk Tuah Girl. I also agree about the whole train incident that happened in North Carolina she talked about, where the woman was killed on the train. Haliey is entirely correct that women, or anybody, should be able to ride a train in peace, without being hassled, or as she put it, unalived. I don't know why she's speaking with TikTok speak, we're all adults here. Anyway, I think it's weird that the Hawk Tuah Girl, somebody who has so greatly misunderstood the public in the past, to the point that she launched a crypto meme coin, which actually ended up ruining her public image, and forcing her to go into basically hiding, at least in my opinion, where she canceled her podcast. She hasn't put out a podcast in months. The fact that she understands that you need to have a little human compassion and human decency in a situation like this, but so many of you don't. So many people out there just don't have any human decency left. She's correct. We live in an evil world. There's evil everywhere. And you can see that in the response that some people have had to what happened to Charlie Kirk. However, I do want to mention that there is a flip side to that coin. For all the people who are saying horrible, evil things about Charlie, there have also been plenty of people who are doing good things. As you can see here, there have been prayer vigils for Charlie Kirk all around the country. This one was at the Turning Point USA HQ, and there's all sorts of people here at the memorial. There have in fact been prayer vigils at a lot of college campuses across the country for Charlie Kirk, and it's bringing a lot of people together in prayer, which I think is good. So maybe the world isn't just evil, but I do agree with the Hawk Tuah Girl here when she says that some of you people are acting very evil. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Are you surprised to see her come back? And more importantly, are you surprised to see the Hawk Tuah Girl come back just to talk about Charlie Kirk? Because it wasn't exactly what I thought she'd come back with. Quite frankly, I didn't know if we were ever going to hear from her again. Anyway, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.